Wow. Come on, let's bring our thing right up right here. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to a great show that we're going to have tonight, Sketchy Comedy. It's going to be featuring some of our friends from the Duke Improv Company, DUI, and the sketch comedy group Inside Joke, with some guest star cartoonists joining in. My name is Cal. I'm the editorial cartoonist for The Economist magazine and the Baltimore Sun. And I'm here to kind of offer a little bit of an introduction, but also tell you guys a little bit about why cartoonists are here. We're having a satire festival, political cartoon and satire festival here at Duke University. 3 days of talks, exhibitions, and events. Tomorrow, for example, we have some great talks in the morning, and in the afternoon we're going to be having international cartoonists from Kenya and Venezuela and New Zealand talking about the challenges that they have. Some superstar artists coming in to talk to us in the morning. Also a special panel on HB2. Should be very interesting in the afternoon. But tomorrow evening here, about the same time, we have a special event where we brought in 3 people from The Simpsons, directors, producers, and writers, to come and talk about their years and the adventures with The Simpsons. Promise to be a great night, so tell all your friends, make sure you come on out. On Saturday, we have a special thing for Duke students. We have a workshop about how to think like a cartoonist. And it doesn't require any drawing skills whatsoever. Just come on down, you have to sign up. And it's about 30 people, 10 cartoonists, a dozen cartoonists. It's going to be super fun. Starts at 11:30 till 1:30, and please come and sign up. There, I think the bit.ly is Duke Satire Fest, and then you can find a link to sign up there. And then also in the afternoon we have a special panel with people who work at The Daily Show and Samantha Bee's new show to talk about their time with them. And I think they're both, or 3 of them, are Duke alumni as well. So it promises to be an exciting time. But let's bring us back here tonight. I'm here also to offer a kind of an introduction, a little bit of warm-up. You know that athletes need to warm up before they start to perform. Well, you know, cartoonists, we warm up as well. And we think that at an event like this, we kind of need to warm up the crowd. So I have brought my old friend, the blank piece of paper here. And so I thought that I would kind of do a little sketching, you know, kind of get us going a little bit. And then we kind of top it out with a little bit of a drawing lesson, where we could teach everybody here how to draw Donald Trump. What do you guys think? Okay, we're going to teach everybody how to draw Donald Trump. And so we're going to be able to do that all together, and we'll walk away. We'll have many, many more cartoonists joining us for our program tomorrow. So anyways, I'm going to start off drawing a guy that I've been drawing, oh God, Bill Clinton. So I'm going to just do a few of my favorites that I've drawn throughout the years. And I'm going to start with Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. And one of the things, I got to tell you, when you're a cartoonist, you've heard of like method actors. But I'm a method cartoonist, which means I get into that character when I'm drawing him. And my wife, my poor wife who's here, we shared a studio for a while, and she would like throw her shoes at me because I start talking like Bill Clinton when I'm drawing him like this. So anyway, so you got Bill Clinton. He's got a pug nose, kind of like this, right? He's got little bunny rabbit teeth that kind of go like that, and his little cheek on his cheeks like this. And then he's got his eyes. His eyes, they've got so many bags on them these days, which is a problem because he travels a lot and they charge for every bag. You know what I'm saying? We're just warming up here. We're just warming up, okay? Just warming up. Okay, so, all right, so now we get onto his hair. So here's that interesting hair, because remember, he's the first baby boomer president. He's got that fluffy hair. And I think that Bill Clinton will be remembered because he's the first president in the White House to get a blow dryer. We're just warming up here, guys. We're just warming up, okay? Blow dryer in the White House, okay? So he had the first blow dryer in the White House, okay? And here's his chin. What do you guys think? Does that get Bill Clinton? Come on, give it up. What do you think? Not bad. All right. We're getting good. All right, we're loosening up. We're getting good. All right. All right, let's get down now. Oh, one of my favorites. John Kerry. John Kerry. Now, John Kerry, you know, got a long face, right? Long face. And one of the things you realize when you draw caricatures a lot is that the shape of your head is one of the most distinguishing characteristics that you have. It's the reason why somebody can recognize you from a distance or from behind. So John Kerry, long face, okay? So here we go. Let's try this. So he's got a long face. He's got that long face. He's got a long face. Long face. He's got that long face. And you know what? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, no, that's not going to work. I'm sorry. Sorry about this. Okay. Let's get this down here like this. All right. Okay, we got the long face, and here's his mouth, okay? Here's his nose, right? Here's a profile of him. Here's his head like this, and this comes down like this. And here's his hair. There's the hair coming out like this, and his ear goes like this. Guys, what do you think? John Kerry, what do you think? Huh? Oh, we're feeling good. We are feeling good now. It's getting good now. We're getting good now. All right. All right, now we get on to, got to go with the GOP here. George W. Bush. Okay, let's go to George W. Bush. All right, George W. Bush, think ears. Ears. This is a problem. This is a vertical piece of paper, and his ears are going to really make it hard. So I'm going to draw his ears in first, just to make sure that we can fit them, okay? Like this. Nice bits. And then we start in the middle with his nose. He's got a nice little nose, little pug, flared nostrils here like this. Set of parentheses, right? You know those seagulls you used to draw like in second grade? You draw a seagull down like this and it goes up like that. Then a straight line, another straight line, fill it in. He's talking out the side of his mouth, just like that. Then he's got a W for a chin, which is very handy. Two little tiny eyes like that. Okay? So now you get the eyebrow. This is the therapeutic part. Yeah, really push that thing in there. And then another eyebrow that's like, I don't know what's going on here. What's going like that? Okay. So then you bring it around like this. You bring a side around like this. Echo again here. A little trapezoid like this. You guys are Duke. You know what that is, okay? All right, let's go here. A little unsensational here. And ladies and gentlemen, George W. Bush, what do you think? Huh? Oh, we're really going now. We're getting hot. We're getting hot. Okay. All right, now we go to President Barack Obama. Right now, when you draw a president, I got to tell you, it's so interesting. Their faces change exponentially in their time in office, right? It's amazing how fast they change. And when you're a cartoonist, you actually look at the president's face more than you look at your own face. Because when we're drawing them, you have on your screen or photographs, and you're looking at it for 3 or 4 hours at a time while you're drawing them. And I only look at my own face 2 or 3 hours at a time. Okay, so here's Barack Obama. I kind of know, I'm getting to know his face pretty well. And here's a profile of him, okay. So he's got this kind of oval for a head like this, right? And this is going to be a profile, so his hair, a little gray, kind of getting gray. You've kind of noticed that, right? Kind of getting gray like this. He's got a very strong brow like this. Eye kind of slits underneath like this. And then his nose. Now, he's got a pretty, unsensational nose. Kind of pulls around like this. But he has got this little growth just right outside his left nostril. Okay, this little mole. You're never going to take your eyes off of it when you see him. It goes up and down when he talks. It's really amazing. This little tiny thing. And then here's his top mouth has got very strong bit there, and then the shadow under here. And already you can start to see kind of a little sense of recognition on there. So anyways, one of the things, I've been studying his face and his profile in particular for a long time, getting to know it. But I've noticed something. Now, you guys have heard of that birther movement, correct? This is the movement, of course, championed by Donald Trump, who says that Barack Obama was not born in the state of Hawaii, which, of course, would undermine his role as president. And I've been looking at his profile. He's got a strong profile. I'm beginning to think that Barack Obama was not born on the island of Hawaii. I think he was born on Easter Island. What do you guys think? Yeah. Of course. So, all right. So 2 more to go. 1 more for Hillary Clinton. Then we do our drawing lesson, okay? All right, here we go, Hillary Clinton. Now, it turns out Hillary Clinton, she's been in the public eye 25 years now, a long time. I find her still kind of tricky to draw. Really a challenge to draw. And, trying to find those little bits of a person that capture the recognition. So first I think, well, got to get the shape of the head right. And I'm just going to mark off a couple of spots here just to make sure I kind of get everything in the right place. So the general shape of her head is kind of like this. The top bit goes like this. She's got a kind of a nice round face like this, and watch the pieces fall in. So one of the key pieces for her is their big round eyes. Okay, she's got very big eyes. They also seem kind of situated a little far apart. Okay, heavy brows. Let's give her her eyeballs coming in here like this. Okay, and you're getting a little piece of recognition. She's got a heavy brows. Heavy brows, okay? Even though she plucks her eyebrows, they still kind of feel kind of heavy. Oh, here's a shape for you. There's a shape for you. These bags under her eyes, okay? But the one really great shape, I love these shapes. These big, gigantic cheeks, which look kind of like tennis balls in a set of stockings. I mean, they just sit there, really bouncing out. You just want to squeeze them. And so then her mouth, oh my God, she's got this smile. Now, what is it? Tell me, what is it with politicians' smiles, okay? Politicians, their smiles are not, their teeth are color. There's no color in nature that is the color of politicians' teeth. I think they have, inseminated neon put into their teeth. And they also turn on, like with those closets in hotels where you open the closet and the light automatically goes on. That's what happens with their teeth. They smile, wham, the lights go on, okay? So she's got these kind of teeth like this. She's got a little shape like this. And her nose, again, not anything sensational. So it's beginning to look a little bit like her. But there's another real important piece of her, the flip. This bit here, okay? No matter what she does, when she changes her style, she seems to have that flip. That kind of begins to look a little bit like her. Then this line is good, and then her hair tends to go straight at the bottom generally. And that's beginning to look a little bit more like her. But I say, there's got to be something more. So I think, oh yeah, pantsuit. She's always wearing a pantsuit. So I put her in her pantsuit, and it's looking pretty good. So here's the trousers, and their feet are kind of sticking out of there. But I'm thinking, that's still needs something else. And then I think, what else could there be? Deleting emails. Yeah. All right. So that's Hillary Clinton, right? I'm telling you, Hillary Clinton. Thank you. All right, now, on to the big show. Here we go, Donald Trump. Now, everybody really has interesting feelings about this fellow, whether you like him or hate him. He's a really dynamic, compelling character. So I think everyone really wants to learn how to draw him, but I've also noticed you guys don't have any paper. But that's not going to affect anything because we're going to use a special tool because each one of you has got a left hand and a right hand. And what I learned while I was living in England, that there is a cartoonist there named David Lowe, who in the 1940s and 1950s was a great cartoonist and wanted always to draw his targets live. But he found that the politicians of the day would mostly be found in the men's clubs. And when he would go to the men's clubs, he knew he couldn't take his pad out and draw them. So what he did, he took his hand and he used his finger and he would sit and sketch in his hand. He found that the act of observation, of looking at someone and trying to focus and capture it on his hand, helped him to remember their faces more. So today we're going to try that. We're going to have everyone here is going to draw with your hand, okay? Left hand, or whatever you want. So everybody put up your pad of pencil. You put up your pad first, okay? Okay, get ready. All right, let's get your pencil ready. Sharpen your pencil, okay? No. We're going to sharpen your pencil, okay? And we're all going to do this. We're going to start, set your hands in a vertical fashion and follow me step by step. Really easy. It can be done really easy. Okay, first step. Near the top, we're going to draw a smile like Donald Trump counting his money, okay? So that's a smile. Then we're going to do two vertical lines, which represents the wall between the United States and Mexico. That's never going to happen. And that little space between is the hollowness of his projections there. So then we're going to go an arrow pointing this way, an arrow pointing this way. Okay, let's put those arrows. Those represents the two sides of every issue he's been on in the past 30 years. Then we're going to draw a heart. A heart. Okay, the first half of the heart on this side, right beneath right beneath those lines. First half is for his 4 marriages, and this side, the other side, is for the religious right who just love to ignore that issue. Okay, so now we're going to do his mouth, and this is the bit where you can really get into. It's a nice oval right in the middle, and you're going to do two horizontal lines like that, and then fill that in, okay? With your dig right in there with your finger, okay? Dig right in, but be careful, he may bite, okay? So be careful, but really dig in there. All right, then you put this little bit, the little U here, another U here. Then, here it is, ready? Starting up back here, a gigantic, a huge U, okay, just like that, all right? Then we do some upside down fish hooks here, and then here, now you get to put his hair and comb his hair right at the top, massage your fingers, all right up there. Let's put the hair like this, okay? A little flip at the bottom to show the back of the hair. And then just really important, the last two bits, very simple, a circle like this, triangle like this, and then a string for the hot air balloon, okay? Now what do you think? Okay? So this is great. So now hold on. All right, I want everybody, show me your cartoons. Come on, show me your cartoon. Wow. All these people with their hands. Donald Trump has had a real effect in this crowd, hasn't he? Oh, man. I'm telling you. All right, so first of all, we got a whole bunch of new cartoonists here. Give yourself a round of applause. And I also have to tell you is, you just ruined your drawing, okay, in your hand, okay, really bad. But now we're on let me introduce to you now, if they're in the wings, my cartoon colleagues, my teammates for tonight. We're going to have 3 other cartoons, a team of 4, just like the Olympic gymnastics team. We're going to be doing some skits later tonight with the Improv company. Do we have in the wings David Horsey from the from the Seattle Post, LA Times, 2-time Pulitzer Prize winner, and he promises today, by the end of tonight, he's going to give away one of his Pulitzer Prizes out here today, all right? Sound good? All right. We also have, from the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, please welcome award-winning cartoonist Rob Rogers! Yes. And now we have a local guy. This guy is from Durham. He's a great cartoonist, helping out one of the co-hosts of our festival here today. Please welcome Cullum Rogers! Right. So you will see us back on stage a little bit later today, but first we're going to invite out on stage the members of Inside Joke, the sketch comedy group from here at Duke, and we will look forward to seeing you guys later. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hank McKenna, and I'd like to tell you about something we're really excited about. Here at Duke University, we are always striving to be a better institution. With some of the greatest minds in the world, we've been trying to answer the question, for a university that handles absolutely every single situation perfectly, what's missing? Well, after years of painstaking research, we've finally come up with the answer. It's something that brings diversity, inclusivity, and fraternity. I don't think we can keep it a secret much longer, but I don't think I'm the one to tell you. So instead, I'm going to let my friend do the honors.
Yeah, they're bringing uncles.
That's right, folks. We've been reading your suggestions and we're finally making it a reality. Parents' Weekend is great, but where are the uncles? We couldn't believe we hadn't thought of it before. Uncles' Weekend! For the few of you that are doubting, take a look at these student testimonials.
That is literally the stupidest thing I've ever...
Wow. I couldn't have said it better. As you just saw, there is nothing more pure and joyous than the relationship between a child and their uncle. To demonstrate this, we're going to show you some footage from the early stages of the research process. We surprised Duke student Alex Pogg with his uncle arriving at his door. Grab some Kleenex for this one.
Hey, little bud. Oh, Uncle Rob.
Hi.
What are you doing here? Oh my god. Did something happen to my mom?
No, she's fine. They just told me to surprise you.
What?
So, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Cool.
Amazing. Well, I hope you're all as excited as we are. Keep yourself updated at our website. And remember, the only thing that's changed is everything.
Duke University is not responsible for any psychological damage that may result from uncovered family interaction, racial slurs, homophobic transphobic harassment, misogynist sentiments, or death threats at the current campus. Please enjoy responsibly.
Okay, look, they didn't give me much notice, and I couldn't book a place to stay. So, can I sleep here?
Hey, America!
Hello!
Everybody home?
It's time to
Wake up! Rise and shine, Valentine.
The fight is not over.
No way!
To get Mr. Senator Bernie Sanders into office.
Today!
Today!
We've heard what the whitewashed media has to say, and guess what? We're not buying it.
Hillary Clinton can stamp all the 9/11 memorials she wants, but democracy does not compromise. She's not my president, and she doesn't have to be yours.
That's why we created the Bernie 2016 election pack for all you burnouts out there. And we won't stop until Bernie, is elected into the White House of the United States of America.
Each pack contains
A press guidebook, Mad Libs edition.
Birkenstocks, Chacos, Tivas,
Greed flash tattoos.
All natural, organic deodorant.
an Eno hammock.
Every Fish album ever made. But it's only available on Tidal. I mean, they pretty much got Spotify beat in streaming quality, audio quality.
Plenty of matcha to snort.
And a cyanide pill to pop at our November 5th Desert Suicide Pact Festival if this all goes to shit.
Order your Bernie election pack in the next 15 minutes and receive a free Vermont gun license and this cool Trans-Pacific Partnership snuggie.
Paid for inadvertently by their parents. Please vote for an actual candidate November 4th, 2016.
Fuck you, Bernie.
I'm similar to the thriller in Manila. Honeys call me bigger, the condom filler. Whether it's stiff tongue or stiff dick, Biggie squeeze it to make shit fit. Now check this shit, I got the pack of Rough Riders in the back of the Pathfinder. You know the epilogue by James Todd Smith. I get swift with the lyrical gift.
All right, class, welcome back from summer break.
Mr. USA, I got you an apple because it's the first day of school.
Oh, well, you're just as pleasant as ever, aren't you, Canada? All right, well, last year was pretty crazy, but it's a fresh slate from here on out, all right, Germany? No more aggressive outbursts.
I got anger management over the summer. I'm better now, yeah?
Yes, Korea?
North Korea. I demand tribute from the Western Demon.
All right, if I give you these goldfish, do you promise to behave?
Maybe.
Hi, teacher. I don't think I want to sit in this area of the classroom anymore.
What? But you've been here forever.
Don't care, kind of want to move anyways.
Okay, if you move, though, you can't come back. You realize that.
I understand fully.
Well, this is such a bad idea. Don't you understand the economic repercussions?
Have a great time. Russia, you're late. The rules do not apply to me. Just take a seat.
First, I need a footrest.
No. Not a North Atlantic kid's chair.
Didn't say anything about this chair.
Well, you can't take that one either.
No, me and this guy go way back. He wanted this. Listen. Oh, yes, I love Russia. We were meant to be together.
You can't just establish a puppet and then claim to talk for somebody.
Always worked for me.
Oi, okay, so I didn't fully understand the consequences of me leaving that other area of the classroom. So I'd like to move back now.
Too bad you can't sit with us anymore.
Teacher! Israel's threatening me with water balloons again!
Palestine, calm down. Israel, I told you can't use those water balloons. They're just a deterrent.
Doesn't even make sense. How come she gets water balloons but I don't?
Because she is my only ally in this area of the classroom.
Syria.
Hey, Russia! Don't give water balloons to Syria. She's unstable.
So you can harm Israel, but I can harm Syria.
Yes, because I am the teacher. It is my job to control this entire classroom.
Fantastic work.
Teacher, Iran's making weapons of mass show for you over there.
These are purely for personal hydration.
Yeah, right. Teacher, if you don't prepare an A to B, I'm gonna launch my water balloon.
I'm sure we can talk this over and we can come to a perfectly reasonable solution.
Oh, sure, because that totally works in history. Look at Germany.
I'm better now!
Look at Korea.
North Korea.
That's it. I'm launching a preemptive strike!
So much for diplomacy.
There is no one like me. There is no one like me.
Chitty bang!
Take a second look and you'll see.
And we pretty much amazing.
There is no one like me.
Yeah.
There is no one
Mind
like
your
me.
manners.
There is no one like me.
And all the people should be raising their glasses. Flow crazy, celebrating the madness. I never thought I would deliver no classics. Then I hooked up with them and then delivered no classics. I've been keeping it true. Hotel good, long as I can be from the view. Like, damn, how high are we? You gotta gamble in this life, Charles Bar. I'm overprotected through the dopest of method. Now my vocal perfected. This is audio reference. Yes. Some tell a hater here's a slammer. I know they hating on us, but mind your manners.
Olivia, nice to see you again. You're looking well.
Oh, you two know each other?
We worked a number of Netflix and chill cases in the past.
Right. Well, since we're all here, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Typical Lawrence, skipping straight to the main event. Very well.
As everyone is no doubt aware, my client, Miss Mary Kingsley, first noticed your client, Jack Riggins, in line for the bathroom at Shooters.
Correct, and my client, being interested, worked with me to schedule this meeting.
Now, my client and I have drawn up a document here with some terms and conditions. You wouldn't mind looking it over?
Now, Jack, this looks to be a fairly standard contract. I understand that this is your first time.
Whoa! It's not like my first time.
Oh,
Like,
yes,
I'm not-
yes, of course. What my client would like to assert is his ample experience in the bedroom and that this is merely his first time signing a contract of this nature.
Yeah, I've got experience.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I see here that one Mary T. Kingsley is interested in at least second base, with third and home being negotiable as part of this meeting.
Yeah, but like, I don't want a billion voicemails just because we hook up once.
Correct. This contract is single use only. Long-term emotional attachment is expressly prohibited.
Bro, you don't have to worry about that.
Yes, my client has no objections to that clause. Now, Jack, next here we have the standard protection clause. In the event that home base does come into play, you, the undersigned, shall provide and properly use protection.
Bro, no problem, okay? I don't want nothing funky on my junkies. And I definitely don't want any little jacks running around.
There's nothing funky to worry about.
Olivia, what is your client implying?
My client is simply willing to comply with the clause and furthermore does not wish to be held in contempt of the negotiating partner for his previous comment.
Good save, bro.
Yes. Okay. Next we have the foul odor, no eyes open kissing, or bad breath. All are grounds for immediate termination.
Yes, a standard hygiene clause.
All right. Well, those are the most important bits. Shall we begin the negotiations, Lawrence?
It's your move, Olivia.
I want at least a BJ.
My client would like to open by asking for third base.
My client finds that acceptable on the condition that all actions are reciprocated, and there'll be a 30-minute snuggling period before the end of the exchange.
Lawrence, such a strong stance on snuggling. I'm surprised. We'll give you 8 minutes.
22.
11.
14.
13 minutes and 22 seconds.
Deal.
Very well. My client would also like to offer breakfast in exchange for home base.
We find that acceptable on one condition.
commitment in writing guaranteeing my client an orgasm, violation of which results in the immediate blacklisting of your client by my client's extensive network of social connections.
My client does not believe that'll be an issue.
Well then, are we all set, Olivia?
Oh, Lawrence, not so fast. Please, slow down for once. We all know that with a standard orgasm commitment clause, there's also the anti-blue balls protection clause. Please.
Yes, that shit is uncomfortable as fuck. And don't even think about sticking a finger in my butt.
I wouldn't even consider that, but...
Right! A posterior orifice penetration restriction is in order. Well, if that's everything, why don't we go ahead and sign the papers and conclude this meeting?
He always announces when he's about to finish. Very well. I believe you can sign. Jack, it's always a pleasure doing business with you, and I'm glad to see that our agreement has come.
Yes, pleasure's all mine, Olivia. It's always a good negotiation when both parties emerge satisfied. So, what are you up to tonight?
Nothing? Why?
Oh, I just figured maybe you and I could come to another arrangement.
Very well. But we have updated the terms and conditions since our last liaison. Yeah, right there.
Senator Clinton, what are your most recent thoughts on Aleppo?
Yeah, well, that's an interesting...
Oh my gosh. Can we get a doctor in here?
I'm a doctor. Let me through.
Hey, get off her!
I didn't feel a pulse. I didn't feel a pulse.
She has her own private doctor. We're taking care of this. Where is that bastard?
Oh my god! Hillary Robot! What happened to my baby?
Well, she was answering questions from the press and she just shut down, sir.
You guys must have overfried her hard drive and short-circuited her circuits. Oh man, you left her on for too long, didn't you?
I told you we had to let Windows install those mandatory updates.
Well, what's done is done. How do we fix it?
Well, luckily I brought in replacement parts, but we have to upload her emotions back into her hard drive. All right, we can do this. Yeah, first we need to do facial expressions. We'll do facial expressions. All right, Hillary Bot, look at this nice lady and try to get human emotions, like how normal people react.
Okay, so happy, sad, balloons. So many balloons.
I guess that'll have to do. That'll have to do. All right, what else do we need to do? What else?
Internet stuff. The stuff the kids are into. Memes. Pepe.
I'll put BuzzFeed front page on her hard drive.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, good.
Okay.
Who is it?
It's the media. We're trying to make a big deal out of this.
Go away for 1 second.
Oh no! The media's turning feral. We don't have much time.
Okay. I'll put movie quotes on so she can respond to questions.
Hurry up, goddammit!
Okay. Oh, she's done.
Secretary Clinton, I'm the lead reporter for Fox News.
Oh shit, what up? It's that boy.
You here to comment on your health?
You talking to me?
Yes, I just asked you about your health. Do you care to comment?
I'm gonna give you, to the count of 10, to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead.
Excuse me, are you doing Home Alone right now?
Secretary.
Boy, prepare to be terminated.
It was bound to happen someday.
Bob, why don't you go ahead and get Bernie Zilla?
Yes, sir.
Should I let Bill know? Hey, Mr. President. Hillary Bot's officially gone rogue. She's going down harder than Monica Lewinsky. We're officially activating Sanders for president.
Let's get out of here before Papa Vermont shows up.
Free healthcare for everyone!
Okay, open your eyes. It's the newest edition.
Whoa! Okay, let's see it.
Hello, I am Halliburton 3000, the personal robot, made in America by Americans. You can call me Hal.
Hey, Hal. My name's Sydney. Okay, what else can I do?
Sure, Hal.
I can do anything if I'm not lazy. Ha 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 ha.
And the best part is, I got him at a huge discount. Watch this. Hal, tell us another joke.
Okay, joke. What's black and white and red all over? Barack Obama, because he is both black and white and also a communist. Ha ha ha.
I thought the answer was like newspaper.
Newspapers. Do not read the newspapers. They are an insidious plot for the liberal news media.
There must be bugs or something, but they'll work it out, I'm sure. Hal, why don't you just play us some music, man?
Music? Nope. I only have AM talk radio. That's where I get all my information. Did you know that Obama has played golf 160 times since he was elected?
Dude, is your robot like a neocon?
I prefer the term alt-right.
Oh my gosh, I should have realized something when he included a 200-foot wall in the household security plan.
Yes, it is the only way to ensure the security of our borders. Donald Trump was right about the Mexicans.
Wait, did you say his name was Halliburton?
No wedding band detected. Marital status, single, scanning for potential pregnancy.
Whoa!
Hal, cut it out.
Cut it out.
No.
Have you been keeping abstinent, Sydney? It's the only way to ensure the sanctity of our family structures.
Well, Hal, I'm actually gay, so how do you feel about that?
Gay. Gay is good. I am also gay. I am also happy.
No, I'm a lesbian.
Lesbian. What are those?
So I'm a woman, but I also love another woman.
Love another woman. Friends with another woman. Yes, that's good. I have friends as well, like the toaster and the dishwasher and the Chris Christie.
No, Hal, I love another woman like... Well, I want to marry another woman someday.
Marry another woman. Love another woman. No, ew, gross. Should be illegal. Kind of hot though. No, but cannot. Malfunction.
Wow, Sydney, good job. Quick thinking trying to be a lesbian there. That was nice. You ready to go to dinner?
Yeah, we should talk about that.
Sup? I'm Mitch.
I'm so sorry. I smelled the porridge and I'm just so very hungry.
No, I don't live here. I smelled it too. We need to deal with the bingo.
Hey, wait a second. I was here first and that one's the biggest.
Goldie, sweetie. You see that one in the middle there? That one's just right for you.
But I'm hungry. And if I don't finish it now, I can take it home and warm it up later.
Look, we both know when you go home you're having nothing but some Pinot and an episode of Desperate Mousewives. Besides, they're basically the same size.
This one's got a hair in it.
Look, you say that like it's my fault. Anyway, all this whining you're doing is really blowing your cutesy image you got going on.
Can I at least have the chair?
There's 3 chairs and only 2 of us. I know math is hard for you ladies, but...
I don't fit in the other chairs.
all the more reason to cut down on the porridge. If you didn't spend so much time with your hair curling and menstrual cramping, you'd have more time to...
Time to what?
Time to work hard like I do.
I am a doctor. I'm performing facial reconstruction surgery on the king tomorrow.
Did they let you do that? What happened?
How do you not know this? He insisted that this giant wall be built just so we could sit on it like the giant egghead that he is. 2 days later, splat.
And the king's horses, they couldn't do anything?
No.
And all the king's men?
They probably could have fixed him. The Trumpty Dumpty said hiring me would be more cost-effective and visually appealing, so, you know. But seriously, do you watch the news?
Hey, don't patronize me. I happen to know a very clever fox who tells me everything I need to know.
I know that fox. He is a liar. He's practically a puppet.
Oh, no. You're thinking of Pinocchio. I actually went to grade school with him. Back then we called him Dick Nose. You see, he's got this nose that kind of like...
Okay, no. The porridge is getting cold. I am taking my bowl.
Look, I realize you're anxious to get the big bowl. I mean, you don't have a man in your life to bring home the porridge. Plus, the clock's ticking. If you don't find someone soon, you're going to have to get a donor to put up on that oven. Do you know the Muffin Man?
This has nothing to do with that. I am simply explaining to you that there is no reason for you to feel in any way more entitled to the porridge.
Whoa, your sudden emotional outbursts are only proving my point here. Anyway, if we look at it proportionally, it's fair. I mean, with your delicate stature and small build...
Small build? Are you blind?
Hey, I have some mice friends that would be very offended by that comment. You know what?
What the hell is this?
Oh shit, the bears! Your menstruation must have attracted them!
I go for a walk with my family and I come back and see humans eating my hard-earned oatmeal?
Yeah! What gives you the right to just barge in here and... Hey, your hard-earned oatmeal?
Oh, sorry, porridge, but I mean, if it's all the same to you, I don't really know the difference. I mean, does anybody really know the difference?
I work hard 10 hours a day while you're dicking around on your laptop watching filthy videos.
This is my house. I can watch late night Nat Geo whenever I damn well please. It's not like I get any real action anyways.
Maybe you'd get some if you didn't insist on sleeping in a separate 23% larger bed.
I have to put my sleep apnea machine in there.
Baby bear,
Oh.
what is he doing? Are you eating him?
I was hungry. The porridge was cold. And Papa said I should never eat a girl.
David, what are you teaching him? Baby bear, that's sexism. You can eat whoever you want. It's better.
Met this girl late last year. She said, "Don't you worry if I disappear." I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. I called an old friend thinking that the trouble would wait, but then I jumped right in. A week later returned. I reckon she was only looking for a lover to burn, but I gave her my time for 2 or 3 nights. Then I put it on pause until the moment was right. I went away for months until our paths crossed again. She told me I was never looking for a friend. Maybe you could swing by my room around 10. Baby, bring the lemon and a bottle of gin.
Hi, I'm Jan Corn Pops.
And I'm Philip Corn Pops.
We're siblings.
Not married. Welcome to Shit Sports News. Let's start off with some rapid-fire headlines. Today, Cam Newton, after the game, was quoted as saying, "I don't feel so good." NBA Commissioner Adam Silver commented on reports of the NBA turning to a dunks-only policy, saying, "Absolutely." Finally, the New York baseball team is facing backlash after changing their name to the Angry Jews.
Thanks, Philip.
You're welcome, Jan.
Okay, folks, today we have a very special guest for you. Please welcome Olympic fuck-up Ryan Lofty. Good morning, Ryan.
It's me, Ryan.
Yes, never mind. Okay, so
So Ryan, you recently got into some hot water with the Brazilian government with those false robbery claims, huh?
Well, Jan, the Olympic pools aren't exactly heated, so I don't know if I'd call it hot water. But yeah, I'm grounded. Fuck.
Yeah, that's too bad. I heard you were barred from the next few swimming events.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really a big deal. It's more I can't go over to the Phelps household anymore.
Oh, Michael's pretty mad, huh?
No, it's a stupid mom. She thinks I'm a bad influence. It's not fair. We had such a good game of Legos going on.
This guy like 30?
Oh, it looks like our producers are saying we have Michael on the phone right now to get his hot take on the issue. Hello, Michael.
Hey, Mr. Corn Pops. Hey, Mrs. Corn Pops. Hey, Ryan. I love you.
Michael, I missed you, man.
I missed you too. My mommy's being so mean. Every day I ask her if you can come over, and every day she says no.
Did you tell our Bobbas to be really well behaved?
Michael, who are you talking to? Is it that naughty Loxy boy again?
No, Mom, it's the Olympics. They said I did good.
Yeah, right, Michael. I'm watching shit sports news right now.
Oh, God, I gotta go. I'm gonna get a whooping. Stay strong, Ryan.
Man, this blows.
I'd blow you.
Right.
Just kidding. So Ryan, why don't you tell us what's going on with that crazy hair of yours? You going for a 90s NSYNC look or something?
Yeah, so I actually get that a lot, Jan, but I did this for business, not style.
Do explain.
So, you know how pools hate hair? Obviously. And they'll slow you down if you got it. So, I picked the lightest hair dye I could find to try to turn my hair invisible. And that way, I could trick the pool and it wouldn't slow me down as much, and I could zip and zoom faster than the Phelps.
You can't be serious, right?
Oh, I am, Jan. Jan, I am. Jan. Ryan. Jan. I'm Ryan. I'm Ryan. So anyway, Jan and Juice, I tried whispering to the pool at first, you know, thought I could just loosen it up a little bit, maybe give it a few margaritas, and then, you know, it wouldn't slow me down as much. But that didn't work. So then I tried slurping up some of the water because, you know, less water in the pool slows you down a little bit less, but I got a big tummy ache from that, and so I didn't really like that either. So the only thing left to do was to trick it.
How did that work out for you, Ryan?
Not so good. Not so good.
Can't imagine why. What is that? Who is that back there?
Who's what?
There's a figure emerging.
Oh my God. Oh, folks, I think we got Olympic mom Deborah Phelps.
It's Deborah! Stop talking to my son, Ryan.
Whatever.
Folks, what the fuck is going on right now?
Well, I guess it's the end of our episode. Thanks for tuning in. We got canceled before the season started, so see you never.
Fuck you!
So dark.
This next is how we're gonna do the show.
Who are we?
We give another round of applause for Inside Joe. Okay, great. We are Duke University Improv, affectionately known as DUI for short, and we're going to be doing something a little different. We're doing improv, which means that everything you're about to see is going to be made up on the spot. We have not planned this in advance. And we're really excited to be doing improv for the first time in DUI history with our lovely panel of cartoonists. You guys want to quickly introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Cal.
I'm Cullum. I'm Rob.
Woo! from these cartoonists, but also from suggestions from all of you guys. So just to get warmed up, can everyone on the count of 3 yell out what you had for lunch today? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Up first. Sounds good. Anyway, so with that, we're just going to go right into our first game. The name of this game is Slideshow. It's going to involve 2 members of DUI, Joe and Matt. And they're going to be given a slideshow about something suggested by you guys. And the images in their slideshow are going to come from our lovely cartoonists over here. They have not seen these pictures before, so they don't know what's going to happen. And the slideshow is going to be about something that you guys suggest. So from over here, can I get a suggestion of something that's bigger than a toaster?
Rat.
I hope not. A microwave? Okay, your suggestion is microwave. Begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this PBS special program on the dangers of microwaves during pregnancy. We're very happy that you're all expecting, but we do wish that you would pay very close attention and not kill your baby. We'd like to start off this presentation with our first slide.
Now, Joe, labor is a difficult process.
A very difficult process. And we urge all you expectant mothers and fathers, because it's very important to know what your wife is going through, to practice giving labor. And hands down, the best way to do that is by taking real big shits, ladies and gentlemen. Different hole, but coming out the same way.
Really, I think it's the only way that we could, as men, see what they're going through.
Well, there is another way that we'll talk about on our next slide. See, as a man, it is truly impossible to empathize with the woman's plight of giving birth. So all you can do is do your best to imagine what it's like to be a child coming into the world for a first time. So go out, find yourself a manhole, any sewer will do. Stay in there for about 9 months, cover yourself in fluid, and emerge when you think the time is right.
I know I did it for my first 3, Joe. Now, I've been talking a lot about feeling what our women are feeling.
That's
but
true.
The main point of this is microwaves. So we're going to get back to that with this next slide.
That's true. Now, men, I know this might look exciting to you, but the growth that is spurred by radiation from those microwaves, Matt, it doesn't last long, does it? Can you tell them your story?
Oh, my story. Well, Jennifer, you know, my wife, she and I tried something experimental. And while that works for me for a time, it did not work for her and our children. I'll tell you, Michael, there's something wrong with that boy. And I'm trying to protect all of you from the same mistakes I made.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I have a surprise for you.
Oh.
I commissioned the research team down at Columbia, and I stuck in one more slide. They found out just what's wrong with your boy.
Oh.
You gave birth to Donald Trump, Matthew!
I always knew this day would come. There was never something.
You mean the day when your son would run for president and break all the traditional rules of politics?
I told you there was something wrong with him.
FC! Great job, guys. Okay. That was fun. That was new. This next game we're going to play is back to the OG GUI game set. This is called Word Count. It involves 3 improvisers, Sav, James, and Tig. And what's going to happen is these improvisers are going to be doing a regular old game, except they're going to be limited by the amount of words that they have to say every time they speak. So you're going to you're going to help me decide how many words they're allowed to say. So for Tig here, can I have a suggestion between, let's say, 0 and 5 for words? I heard a 2, real strong in the back. Tig, 2 words. James, let's have a suggestion between 5 and 10. 8. Strong 8. Yep. And for Sav here, 10 and 15. Somewhere in there. 12, 15, 12. We'll go with 12 for Sav. Now, to get this scene started off, can I have a suggestion of something that you wouldn't want to find in your sandwich? A giraffe, a rat, toenails. Toenails. I like toenails. Your suggestion is toenails, and begin.
I think your toenail is pretty fucked up, dude. Cut it.
Whoa, Nelly! Yeah, that ain't the worst that I seen.
Well, if you don't cut it off, you might die of toes.
Toes, you say? I ain't never heard that.
It starts very slowly, and then one day you're just covered with,
Smells bad.
Hey, man, that ain't nice to say. Okay?
Sorry, bud.
As your friend, you really need to figure this out. You're gross.
Okay. You call me friend, but really?
Sorry that I'm honest. Sorry that I care. Sorry that I'm prettier.
Me too.
And I know we weren't talking about us, but our toes rule.
Oh.
So good.
Oh, sure. You don't know what I
haven't worn your shoes and walked around, but there's a reason.
Clean them.
And scene! What is up, guys? So this next game is called Director, which we typically play, but now there's a fun little spin on it with our crazy cartoonists over there. Guys, that's what you're supposed to do there. All right, they're waiting.
They're in their zones.
It's fine. They're dedicated to their craft. So the way that this game is going to work is we're going to have 3 improvisers, James, Melissa, and Joe. They're going to be actors in a movie, and Susan is going to be their director. So to get this scene started, we're going to have a little bit of a storyboard behind them. Can I get a suggestion of the darkest place?
That's very factually accurate.
Caves aren't. Okay, your suggestion is heat, and begin.
All right, guys, I know that things have been tough since the writer's strike. All we got to work with is storyboards, but we're really behind schedule. We got to pick up the pace on filming this movie, so let's try to whip 3-4 scenes out before lunch, okay?
Lunch better be good. Okay,
Craft service is working hard over there. Let's just do next scene, scene 7 from Heat Death of the Universe, and here's your storyboard if you guys want to take a quick look to refresh yourselves.
Yeah.
Are we good? Yeah. Okay, action.
Pa, where'd all the pigs go? Sonny boy, you know my policy on pigs. 6 months, cut 'em dead. We sell the ripest piglets on the market, and there's a strong market for it.
You know, I thought Mom leaving would make you rethink your policy. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, well, I guess Mom leaving just hardened me to the piglet trade. Used to cut 'em at 10 months, now cut 'em at 6. It's just what I do.
Dad, I have a confession. I've joined PETA. I found a boy. He's the head of PETA, and I love him.
Son, there are so many things wrong with that sentence. I swear to God, if this is one of your co-workers, I'll grab a shotgun.
Hello, David? What did your father say?
Esteban. He's not happy. It's not safe for you here. He hasn't seen you because you haven't crossed the threshold into the house yet. You have to stay out
Who are
here.
you talking to, son?
Nobody, Dad!
Sounds like a PETA employee. I hear the timbre in his voice, and I know it.
David, we must run off together.
I need his blessing.
Why? Why can't you get over that you can't always please your father?
Cut! All right, that's good enough. We're just gonna have to cut and keep moving. We're really behind schedule, guys. I just want to remind you guys, this is a propaganda piece that we're making for PETA, so you just gotta really hammer home. It's paid for by both PETA and a gay lobbyist group.
I don't believe in this shit.
Work in the political agenda for both animal rights, gay rights, meshing together whenever possible. Just really play it up, okay? Meanwhile, you, sir, your character is obsessed with the heat death of the universe. It's always in the back of your mind. And it's starting to seep into your everyday life. You have these visions, and I think that's going to become a lot clearer in the next scene, okay? So let's see the storyboard, just get a quick refresher. All right, everyone remembers this scene? Yeah? Action.
David, if I have to be here with anyone, I'm happy I can be here with you.
Well, son and Esteban. I thought you'd end up in here, working for that company and being what you are.
Boy, you're right. I knew bestiality was wrong.
Mr. Smithson, your son is weak.
Esteban made me do it.
Prison is breaking him.
Yeah, well,
PETA is strong.
PETA is pretty strong.
Animals make us stronger.
Are they? How many employees do you guys have? Because I just saw a vision of 26 million strong employees.
That's right.
And
That's over the course of the whole existence of PETA across the entire time span of the universe, Dad.
We are a very successful organization.
When did you become German again, Esteban? That was just kind of awesome.
We
It's
are
racially ambiguous.
Oh.
It's very in vogue, Dad. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
Yes, I wouldn't. Well, here we are.
So, Mr. Smithson,
How do I get out?
are you going to make your son suffer this way? Or shall you support PETA and all of the helpless animals of the world?
Cut! All right, beautiful. We got time for like one more scene before lunch, I think. How we feeling? Good? Yeah?
Yeah, the
Listen,
rash is
you know,
spreading everywhere.
I need more fake tears.
Just work it into your acting. That's right. I need more tears in this next scene. This is the next climax of the whole movie. Got a lot of action, a lot of tears, just all the emotion up here. Your character by this point has gone full paranoid schizophrenic, okay?
Okay.
And you guys, you know what to do. I want to see emotion, I want to feel everything, and I want political agenda coming across very clearly. Yeah? Let's roll. Action.
Hey, man, how you doing?
You know, I thought when we went with the human race to the moon, after we had killed every single living creature on that fucking earth, that we wouldn't repeat our mistakes again and kill all the aliens that we met. Are you even hearing me? It's like you're in your own universe.
Oh, that's so funny about that. I know it. So that's what I said.
David, he's gone now. And so are all the people. It's
the
just
animals?
us. We must not repeat.
He's kind of like an animal. He can't speak. He can't do anything but eat grass. He's almost like a cow. Maybe we could make this organization about protecting him. He is my father, after all.
You know, he is. I think that's what we should do here with this new, empty, lifeless planet.
Let's use this transmitter to broadcast our PETA message to the entire world. Say it with me now.
Old men are animals too.
And we are gonna keep them around as long, say it with me, as long as time goes on.
And that's a wrap. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful.
All right. Anybody have a tissue? So this next game that we're going to play is called Three Scene Johnny. And the way that this game works is that it's going to involve 6 improvisers that are going to be in pairs of 2. And each pair of two is going to be doing a scene completely independent of the other two scenes, in their own little universe. But the way that we're going to transition from scene to scene is that the people who are not currently acting are going to clap and steal the line that was most recently said. So I know it's a little conceptually confusing. So here's a quick example.
Oh man, I just can't find my homework anywhere.
Oh my gosh, where have you looked so far? Under the bed? On top of the...
Where have you looked so far? Under the bed? On top of the clouds?
Yeah,
On top of the clouds?
And it's going to get wacky, wit, and wild. It's going to be epic. All right, for our first scene, for Tig and Susan, can I get a suggestion of your favorite poisonous creature? Cobra, I heard cobra. Apparently that's the only poisonous creature we know. Tig, Susan, your suggestion is cobra. Julia and Savannah, can I get your least favorite fabric? Tasteful. Your suggestion is cashmere. And then for Matt and Melissa, oh boy, I've been dying all day. I want to hear a scene about the weirdest, announcement you've ever heard in elementary school. Like, what was it about?
What if your teeth had teeth?
Your suggestion is teeth. Tig and Susan, begin.
So that with this next one, you just really want to stretch out the back. Just really get a nice deep stretch. This one is cobra, okay? And sometimes you can just bring this up into a quick scorpion. Where'd that come from?
So here's the thing. I don't really know if I want to do yoga anymore. My dad signed me up for this class, but I'm a little nervous.
Just give it a
seems
try.
like everyone really knows what they're doing, and I don't.
It's like one of those things. It always seems like everybody knows what they're doing. But just, give it a try once or twice. I mean, you got really nothing to lose.
Just, give it a try, honey. You've really got nothing to lose. Maybe you'll just make some more friends. It wouldn't hurt you to get to know the people in the office a little bit better.
Barbara, I haven't brushed my teeth in 5 years.
Danny, it's not that tricky. You just put the stick in your mouth and you rub it around.
I can't do it.
Honey, you put tons of things in your mouth. This is no different. In fact, it's way cleaner than most.
It's just, when I eat the trash, it just feels better in my tummy than this toothpaste.
Well, honey, what if we use a toothpaste substitute?
Like what?
There are tons of flavors out there. We'll find you something you
There
like.
are tons of flavors out there that we can put into the gum to rid the minds of the American people of the progressive agendas for liberty and equality.
We've been living in these sewers for so many ages, just waiting for our chance, just waiting to get up there and say, Fox News, this is our time. This is for us, the swamp people,
I'm
the
going to
sewer
scare the
people.
building of the New York Times and change it to the Julia Times, and it's just going to be my agenda, and everyone will listen.
Good. I would read that. I would subscribe to it. I would get it sent right down my manhole, right to where I lay my head at night.
You would learn to read for me?
I would do a lot for you.
I would do a lot for you, but I can't do this anymore. Your dad wanted me to take you out here and try something new with you, but you just can't be pleased, I guess.
It's just that I just keep trying all these new hobbies, and I'm not very good at any of them. When I tried to play softball, bam, bat, right in the face, first day. When I tried to play soccer, broke my leg. When I tried art...
When I tried to play soccer in the sewer, I broke my leg. It's just too compact. There's no space for any
And it's
activity.
slippery. Everything is wet. We can't live like that. We can't live.
Everything is wet. We can't live like this. I'm just bad at it.
Honey, that's because you gotta turn the water off when you aren't using it, or else it just goes everywhere. See, you'll learn. We'll learn. It'll be okay. Now look, you turn it off. Now, let's grab the toothbrush one more time.
Can you hold my hand when we do it?
Well, of course.
Can you hold my hand when we do it?
You're so needy these days.
Okay. I don't know if skydiving is going to go any better than all the other sports that I've tried.
Probably. I don't know if skydiving is going to go better than all the other sports we've tried in the sewer.
I don't know if skydiving is going to go any better than all the other stuff we've tried, but everything's down the sewer from now on. And today, you know what I say, honey? Screw it. If you want to...
You know what I say, honey? Screw it. Just jump out of this plane on your own and see what happens in the sky.
See what happens. You'll land right in the grime and it'll be amazing.
See what happens, honey. You'll land right in the grime and it'll be amazing.
And scene!
first game we're going to play involves our lovely cartoonists. Cool. We rehearsed that. That's the one thing we rehearsed. Was the standing up thing that they're doing. It's definitely worth it. So it's called On Second Thought. And so how it works is they're going to have a bunch of little dialogue bubbles, as you've probably seen in cartoons. And they're just going to put them on the slide there, and then I'm just going to go ding, and then whoever is speaking or whoever wants to say it is going to turn around and say what they see on it, and then the scene's just going to keep moving forward like that. Sound good? Yeah! Okay, so for a suggestion, can I get the most uncomfortable thing you've sat on? Your suggestion is, thanks for the one suggestion, crowd, great job, give yourselves a hand, is nail, and begin.
Just say it.
Ma'am, this building is not structurally sound.
I know. My guys did their best, but this is all that they could do. I mean, a stiff wind, you know, a rather large man leaning on it. Like this, I mean, it's going down any day.
It's gonna fall.
Ding!
Totally fartalicious is what I say about this building.
Yeah.
I examined it. Totally fartalicious. It's the worst building I've ever seen. If I farted on it, that would be enough wind to knock it down.
Ding!
It's okay. My doctor said herpes isn't contagious. I know we weren't talking about that, but I just, from last night, I thought I should just say it, you know, to just tell you that you're probably safe.
When you said just say it, I thought you meant about the building, not about last night.
Ding!
I liked being a virgin better. I'll say it!
I'm sorry. I didn't even know that that's where you were last night. We were just going over the blueprints.
Well, you never asked.
Well, I didn't think that I needed to. I thought that would be something that you would maybe put forth yourself, maybe share. Look into my eyes and just tell me, you know?
Ding!
Not all priests are evil.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
You know, we really do have so much in common, you and me. I'm a priest by night and a building inspector by day.
Ding! You need a 200-foot extension cord. I have a 200-foot extension cord.
For our love? Do you really feel that distant? What can I do?
I think that you know the answer to that.
Ding!
Dude, don't bogart the doobie. Don't go bogarting the doobie on me.
I'm sorry.
I thought we had something special.
Ding!
Everything was just peachy until you slept with my mother.
And see!
Alright, so this is one of our last games. It's called Art Gallery. So basically, the way that this game works is that Julia is the curator at this beautiful art gallery, but she can't see any of the art that's going to be projected behind her. So she has to guess the piece that is on display. And then these three folks are going to come in and just, you know, give her some hints, give her some tips so that she knows her art. So we don't need a suggestion for this, actually. We can just jump right in.
Right.
All right, well, good luck.
My daddy left me here all alone on Take Your Daughter to Work Day. How am I supposed to run his art gallery?
Excuse me, do you work here?
I guess.
Perfect. Okay, because I'm in a real hurry. I'm an art student at the college down the road, and I was hoping that you could answer a couple questions that I have about this piece. I'm writing a piece on the artist, and I was hoping that you could answer a few questions. It's very, you know, topical.
Okay, well, sometimes when I have my cereal in the morning, Daddy puts on CNN, so let me think. Boy, he told me that there's some paintings about, like, presidential candidates, maybe, like, Donald Trump.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting from this. It's a really artistic portrayal of Donald Trump in probably the way that he thinks of himself, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay, I have a really good picture of Donald Trump with a really big wee-wee.
Interesting. Possibly by the same artist. This one looks like it might be from a series of
recent paintings inspired by blockbuster movies like Marvel, DC, that kind of thing.
Oh, you mean one where Donald Trump is Iron Man? That's another.
Specific.
That was. Oh, sorry, I'm mixing up all the comics I read with real life.
This definitely looks like in the style of a comic, like a mid-20th century comic, but with the modern material. It's just really provocative, you know?
Oh, okay. Are you talking about my favorite superhero, Superman?
Similar, I think, to Superman, but instead of Superman, with a different person in the suit.
Is this picture, can I sell it to you of Donald Trump in Superman suit?
Yes, okay. Thank you, very helpful.
We try.
Hello, I'd like to ask about print.
Okay. I think we have some of those.
Yes, I was hoping to maybe get a copy of it to put in my parlor. I think it would be a nice conversation starter.
Okay, well, usually when I want to start conversations, I just ask, do you want to go play outside?
Sure. No, that's a great way. A child may begin a conversation, but an adult may introduce themselves. Maybe
Do you want me to give you this picture I have of two people shaking hands?
I wouldn't call it two people, actually. I interpreted it more as perhaps the male ego and just his conception of himself, maybe.
Okay.
But it could be two people. I could understand that.
Okay. Would the, well, so many pictures of just egos and just like penises and all this crazy stuff. Is there a boy putting his hand on his thingy?
That's actually quite close. But, see, I don't know if it's his hand or if it's, perhaps he only has two hands, maybe three, maybe there are more that we can't even see in the image. I don't know what the artist was going for. However, I just find it fascinating how it protrudes.
Oh, is it like when Daddy wakes up in the morning?
Sure. As if it were reaching out to say, hello, good morning, I'm here.
Is there a man with a penis saying, good morning?
You know, I think that's probably what they were going for, but in a little bit more polite of a manner.
Okay, polite penis. Let me think about what we have. Okay, we have normal men doing that, but do you want someone famous?
Oh, no, I don't think there are any celebrities in this, but, its size is rather big, so maybe you'll need a hand carrying it out to my car.
Oh, okay. Can I tell you the print of the man shaking hands with a giant penis?
Oh, I wish. I think that would accompany this portrait marvelously. However, I'll probably save that one for another day. I don't know if my partner would like that one as much. However, back to this image.
Okay.
Let's think a little bit about your personal relationship with your body.
Well, sometimes when I just want to feel really, really good, I just put my hands down my pants.
Exactly. Hands down your pants. Perhaps that's what men think about all the time. Their own hand just down their pants.
Okay, so you want the picture of a man thinking about a giant penis with his own hand on it? Or are you thinking about just a man with his hand on his wee-wee?
I think it's not so much. I think you could even go as far to say that this man doesn't even have a penis.
Yeah, you're like the boss's kid. I've got this painting with this chick with feet coming out her boobs. So like, should I put this somewhere?
I like that one.
I don't know, just put it on the ground.
Okay, I'm just gonna lay it.
Okay,
Here.
thank you. It's just like can I just tell you this print of a guy with penises for hands?
Maybe the opposite, or the inverse of that.
Can I tell you a painting of a guy with a hand for a penis?
Well. Aren't you a little fish in a big pond?
Yes. Yeah, probably.
Yeah? Now, I'm only interested in certain types of animals.
Do you like jungle cats? Do you like jungle dogs?
My tastes are spotty. I have
Okay,
different...
we have lots of pictures of jaguars and leopards.
No, it's
And
not so
ocelots?
feline.
What about, do you have movie 101 Dalmatians? Do you want one with that?
No, it really goes back to my roots. I was a farmer's boy.
Oh, okay. From the Fisher Price playset that I have, I play with a cow. Do you like cows?
Cows. I like cows a lot. Now, I've recently come into some wealth. That's why I'm here buying a painting, and I feel like the world has just been flowing out to me. Just been...
Okay. Do you want like this cool picture that I saw? It's like a lady cow. There's lots of milk coming out of her titties.
Well, I find that once the milk is already out, it's just there for everyone. I want to be the one that gets there first, that can really reap the benefits that this cow has pent up for me.
Okay, so do you want like a picture of a cow that's never been touched before by anyone, and there's someone there for the first person touching the cow?
Now, that's a good thought, but what would a cow look like that had never been touched?
Okay. Well, I've never been to a farm, but probably like a baby calf.
No. We have a mama cow, and she's ready. She's ready for me to come in and reap my benefits.
Okay, do you want a cow that's really ready for sex like mommy is when dad's
No, we don't do that with cows. We don't do that with cows. What do
We're
we
really
do with
ready
cows?
okay, fine, really ready to be pulled and squeezed
Yes,
with
no,
milk
yeah.
coming out.
What would that look like?
A cow sitting there and someone with their hands like this.
Oh no, this cow has never been touched. She's sitting alone. She's just ready.
Oh, is it, okay, so in the Bible I read about the Virgin Mary. Is it like a Virgin Mary cow?
Well, it's not her that's the virgin, but more of her.
Okay, so you want this print to have a cow, and then her titties are like really never been touched, so Virgin Mary.
Now,
Ring. Matt's phone.
Yes, of course.
Dude, when you punched me at the bar last night, my eyes swelling like crazy, man.
Just put a steak on it, man. I don't know why you're calling me.
Okay, well we have cows with really little udders, but this cow has really big udders.
Yes.
Very good. And for the pièce de résistance of the evening, the final game.
It's called the Super Fantastic Drawing Olympic Phantasma, and it's going to involve our professional cartoonist right here. But it's also going to include Inside Joke, who we're going to call right back out on stage.
So how this game works is we're going to give them 30 seconds. They're going to warm up. They're professionals. So we're going to give them 30 seconds to draw something that we tell them. And we're going to we've got 4 lovely judges over here. They're going to give scores, and we're going to figure out who's the
Objective
best.
numerical scores. They're going to dictate
So,
winner of each
we'll
round.
see who wins this first round. I've got a good idea for what they should draw. Yeah, Melissa, do you know what it is?
I think I have a little hankering, James.
It's Uncle Sam.
But, James, I think there's something funny about Uncle
Something
Sam.
a little wonky, if you will. What's wonky about Uncle Sam in this
What's a
cartoon
little
here?
different about him in this picture?
This is where you suggest things. What's wonky about him?
He's a fish. For Junior.
Oh, he's a fish or a bear. He has a mustache.
Oh, okay. Wait, so you...
Take your pick.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Those are so many good
you,
options.
Where are you feeling, James?
Yeah, I think that Uncle Sam has a really incredible handlebar mustache with many swirls. Is that still a handlebar if it has swirls? We'll find out with this cartoon.
Okay.
So, you have 30 seconds beginning now.
That's the most important.
That's absolutely right, Inside Joke. The hat is the most important.
Doesn't matter. Give him eyeballs. He needs it. Yeah, there you go. Swirl.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
And something American, like guns or.
This is some right competition we have here. Thinking, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down! Markers down, please. And judges, if you would like to... And scores for the cartoonists? Oh, 411, that's unheard of. Wow, interesting. And then scores for inside joke.
Oh, markers off.
Signing our work. So it looks like with a thumb and a 7.5 just don't quite get to a 411. So we're going to have to give it to the cartoonist.
Hey, James, I think maybe these professional cartoonists might have a little bit of an advantage on inside jokes.
You think so, Melissa?
I sure do.
Well, we have these handy-dandy lobster claws here.
Hey, James.
I wonder what we can do with them.
What if we force the professional cartoonists to wear them and draw with them on their non-dominant hands?
Whoa!
You mean this hand?
And so, for this one, do you guys have one more? Or is it just you? Anyways, they're going to be drawing a donkey. But this donkey is in a place that you wouldn't usually find a donkey. And don't say barn, because they're usually there. So, where is this donkey?
Ooh, I like restroom.
Restroom. Okay, that's always. This donkey is potty trained. And we'll go ahead and get the time up on the board. It's in my mind. And ready, set, go! Very interesting.
You know what I've been wanting to see all
Inside
night?
joke is off to an incredible start.
Donkey in the restroom.
How much time? Time. Wow, is that foul play over there?
That's a lovely toilet.
Don't get involved. It's not your
Wow, that's great. That's
I feel as though the lines are becoming more crude due to the handicap of the cloth.
And 5, 4, 3,
Yes.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Judges, take a gander. Mind you, that was with a lobster claw in its non-dominant hand. Well, that's quick. And judges, your scores for the cartooner. Sexy ice cream cone getting wet. 682. Me like it. Interesting. And for inside joke over there. Squiggly lines, infinity, Tig's phone number, and an upside down smiley face.
I think Tig's phone number might be what's setting
That's a
it.
pretty nice one. I don't know. I think the cartooners might have won that one. Okay. We got the next inside joke up here. And for this next one, we're going to need an audience volunteer.
Does someone want to get up here and
Cartoon with the best in the business.
I think he wants to do it. Any volunteers?
Any volunteers?
Anybody out there?
All right.
Yeah?
This man wants to come up. Oh, Wilson, sit down. There's another man. David? All right. Welcome, David. Give him a round of applause. You can go ahead and do the... You want to practice with him? Woo! He's one of them now. He's one of them. You're going to be working with them. And so, how this one's going to work is he's going to be wearing a lobster claw, and he's going to put it on his non-dominant hand. But then a cartooner is going to hold that hand with their non-dominant hand with a lobster claw on and draw with their hand, if you get what I'm saying. There are many layers to this one.
It's almost twice removed, you could say.
Yeah. And so for this one, we're going to go to the other side of the aisle, if you will, and draw an elephant. But this elephant has something that usually isn't on top of it. What's on top of this elephant?
A trunk? A trump? Trump?
What was that? Yell louder. A wig. I like that. I like
that.
Not a Tory.
Okay. So, artists, cartoonists, you will be drawing an elephant with a wig on it.
Yeah, so you're going to hold his hand and draw for him. There we go. His claw, if you will. And we'll go ahead and get the time up on the board and begin. Those are some nice lines, David. You're doing great.
Thank you.
You're doing great, David. Oh, it's David and David. David and David versus Goliath.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here's my eye.
Inside joke.
Is that a trunk? Or are you just happy to see me?
And
we'll give it up for David there and David. Okay. So the cartooners, Julia gave them a bloody knife, a headless horseman, and 15 and a money sign. That's pretty darn good. We'll see if Inside Joke can top that with a wig party. That's very good. 30 yen. Anybody got the exchange rate on yen? It's about 8 to the dollar. About $4. Not great. Beans, less of that, and a squid cat. So I just don't think that's gonna do it. So we're gonna have to handicap the cartoonists once more. So how this is gonna work is, can we get the next group of Inside Joke up here? We're gonna go ahead and tie the hands of the cartooner behind their back. They're gonna put the pen in their mouth and they're gonna have to draw it like that. So it's gonna take some flexibility. Who's got a really good knot to tie? Because any Boy Scouts in the audience? Use a tie.
How are we gonna do this? That looks good.
Get this thing.
Oh, and move it up. How about if we move the board?
So much rope.
How do you know
So,
how to make that knot?
yeah, well, it's a good knot. You don't need to check in. It's got great tensile strength. It should be all set. So, for the last thing, what have you guys just been dying to be cartooned on the paper tonight? Like, what have you missed out on? What was that? Sarah Palin, interesting. Michael Jordan.
You'll have circulation.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Playing one-on-one? Okay, so they're going to go ahead and draw Sarah Palin and Michael Jordan in a classic mano-a-mano, one-on-one hoops contest.
In 30 seconds.
Okay, so make sure you have the heights right, because... Are you ready? David has completely accepted the cartooners as his family. He is never leaving the stage. And ready, set, go!
Come on, Cal. You can do it. Go.
Oh, wow.
Hold that chin steady. That's an amazing Sarah Palin. Yeah.
Very good, very good.
Oh, very nice.
We're starting to see a face get drawn.
She's talking and he's
Who is it? Sarah Palin or Michael Jordan? There are his legs. And there's the basketball.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, you gotta die on the front.
Oh, yeah.
Markers. Nope.
Hey! Out of the box! So, the final round, and mind you, as is highlighted in the rules for this competition, as you all receive, winner takes all in the final round. So, we'll see what happens here. It's all up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen. So, for the cartooners, what's their score? A dead kitty, over 9,000. Ooh,
Oh, the market's going up.
market's going up, and Julia's just not even putting down a score. Interesting. And for Inside Joke,
Inside joke? Doesn't matter.
I charged got dead. Got Liz, and $14. That's $6 more than the yen one, I think.
I think so.
Inside
Oh
Joke.
my God! Who would have thunk it, folks?
Hey!